Jesus talks over and over again in the New Testament about the marketplace. He returns to that in parables over and over again. And we see Jesus showing us that the marketplace is critical to his mission. And so we're excited to equip students to go out into the marketplace and to change it. When the LBC business program was designed, it wasn't just a carbon copy of other programs. Folks reached out to groups of CEOs and asked them, who would you want on your team? Who would you want to hire, and what skills and abilities would you want them to have?
We got to then design the program around those to help the students get those things that were critical to their success in the business world. I want people to look at our students, and I want our students to succeed in this non-Christian world because they're Christians.
Martin was able to give us scenarios that he had gone through and be like, what would you do as a believer? What do you think is the correct thing to do? And then we would go and talk about scripture and back it up with that, and just being able to know that we can do this in a secular work environment and we still can live our faith out.
In business, things change all the time. And I was with Exxon at the time, and the oil shale was going boom, and people would go out there, they're offering people jobs all over the place. Then it collapsed. They all came back, and everybody's getting reorganized. Everybody was so nervous about that stuff. And I never was. I think there were 5 people that came and asked me, why does this stuff not bother you? And I was able to tell them, because I don't trust Exxon. God's got my career.
LBC, particularly the business department, really helps in real world application and helping you find internships and jobs that are able to kind of help narrow down what you want to do.
Our program includes introductory courses and also allows a student to really figure out how they're wired. How did God make them? And what area of business are they best suited for? Should they choose to take electives in entrepreneurship? Our students actually create a business plan that they can pitch to investors. In one of our marketing classes, our students completed a marketing project for a company. And this wasn't just hypothetical, it was an actual marketing plan that they put in place. Some of the other electives that students can take include really current and relevant topics, things like digital marketing, consumer behavior, strategic marketing. In international business, all of our students consider the global setting for business. What does it mean to do business in this world with the conditions that we see around us, with war, with pandemics?
It's more of an apprenticeship where we come alongside the professors and what we're learning, and they really kind of walk us through what we're doing, why we're doing it. And so the business department for me is family.
We have to be very intentional about what we teach. We don't teach a lot of theory, but it's more practical knowledge. How do you take your faith into a non-Christian world and environment and succeed, both in God's eyes and in the world's eyes?
We have companies who are coming to us and saying, we want your graduates. They are doing such a fantastic job for us. Their integrity, their character, their devotion, they're big contributors, and so they seek after our grads.
I would recommend it to anybody who wants to come. Every time there's prospective students in the business department, I always want to get in there, and I always want to say, yes, you have to come here. The business department's great, and so I would 100% recommend it.